Hey folks, it's Two Sheds Gabby. Let's hunt a box of nickels. We'll get started tonight. I saw these two kind of enders. This one's a 1948, so it could be a semi-key date. That'd be cool. And we got a foreigner here. That's kind of fun. That's what we got to start with. That's pretty neat. Hopefully we'll find a lot of good stuff along the way. Well, the 48 was not a San Francisco, so it's not the semi-key date. And I was really hoping in this first row that we'd find a 24 and say, hey, maybe we're on to something. Because the last box, I didn't get any. This box I did pick up here in town. So I'm hoping maybe I will get some 2024s because I've been getting them pretty regularly here in my hometown. So anyway, let's see what kind of foreign coin we got. All right, this foreign coin is from the Kingdom of Bahrain. It's a 2010. And this is a country that is an island off of the coast of Saudi Arabia. First one of these I've ever gotten before. I found one of these on eBay for like $2.70. So it's not like a super valuable coin or anything, but it's fun to get one from a country I've never been to. I mean, I've been to, that I've never gotten before. Yeah, I've never been here either. I also wanted to show you this. I was out taking coins back today, and here's what I got. The free money in the machines. A Canadian quarter and dime, and then I got 50, 60, 4 cents. I think that's a nickel, but it's so terrible that I'm just going to toss it. It's not recognizable at all. It's the size of a nickel. I don't even know what it is. So we got another 64 cents of free money besides the Canadian. Always fun to get free money. Now the fourth row, I find a 1940 nickel. Is that a San Francisco? It sure is. Well, that's pretty neat. There's, oops, 39 million of them. Still quite a few, but that's fun to find. No 2024s so far. Maybe my luck's run out on me. Aha! Maybe not. The fifth row, we come to a 2024P. There's at least one in this box. Maybe there'll be more. So a friend of mine from Indy today that I've gone up and met a few times sent me a video. Oh, who was it from? I may have to check. But it's a guy that just put up a video today of a $50 box, and it was the Loomis box, the flat box, not the double stack like the Brinks. And I think he got like 24 silver $50. 23 of the, I think I'm right, 23 of them were 40%ers, and one was a really nice Liberty. Oh man, he was pretty. Wish I could do that. Right at the end of the seventh row, I find 2024P number 2. Hope we find a dozen of them anyway. That'd be great. Here in the 8th row, I have found my third 2024P. But before I forget, I want to show you what a friend of mine in Washington State sent me. I really meant to show this on my last pity video, and I just plumb forgot. This is a magazine for air-equipped automatic slide changer. It's 2x2 slides, but it's great for coins. It's so cool. They slide in here, and you put them in, and you can put your 2x2s in here and just slide them in the little slot, just cool as can be. He also sent me these pennies with it, which, how cool is that? Look at that. 1958D, a beauty. Look at that. 1928 San Francisco. Man, I tell you, how kind. It was really neat. 1912 San Francisco. So cool. 1936 San Francisco. Well, these are great, man. I tell you, it was so fun getting this. It took me a minute that it was down in the box there. It's like, how does this even work? You got to take the thing out of the box because it fits down in there really tight. And then you just kind of push them up from underneath here. And you put your coins in. It's just cool as can be. I looked these up. They looks like they're from the 50s. And just so neat. I haven't decided exactly. I'm going to like take a particular collection of something to put in here. And I don't know what it's going to be yet. But it'll probably be in the penny realm since he started me with pennies. But I don't know. We'll see. It's so cool. And I thank you so much, buddy. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, that's awesome. This is now the 10th row and 2024P number 4. So they're coming along pretty good. Not the best I've had, but hey, just keep them coming. Oh, there's a 1957 almost right behind it. It is a D. Oh, and I also found another 57, and it's also a D in a couple of rows back. So, what day was it? Yesterday, a couple of buddies came by and picked me up, and I went out to lunch with them. We went to this one place that was supposed to have this real good burger. It was right at lunchtime, and they were absolutely packed. It's not a big place, and you couldn't even park. It was crazy. So we ended up going down the road to this kind of Tex-Mex Mexican restaurant, and they had a burger special that day. So me and one of the guys got the burger, but the other guy got a burrito or something. Anyway, we walked out of the building, and my friend goes, "Hey, you remember when there used to be a Jerry's across the street over there? Like, it was another restaurant." And I'm like, "Yeah, I remember that." And then he goes, "Remember when me and you and your cousin Steve went in there?" And I instantly remembered what he was referring. I had forgotten all about that. I just remembered what he was referring to instantly. We went in there one day, the three of us, and got us a bite to eat. And while we were there, this couple, man and woman, got to arguing and yelling at each other, and then they started fighting. And she jumped up and was trying to get away from him, I guess. And he picked up, and back then, this was quite a few years ago, and all the ketchup bottles were glass, heavy. It was a big ketchup bottle, and he picked it up to throw at her. But the table, literally right next to him, was another couple sitting there eating, and he didn't throw it high enough, and he beamed that guy right in the forehead. It's a wonder it didn't kill him. I mean, I don't think he was knocked out cold, but he was dizzy, and he was in bad shape. He probably had to go to the hospital. I don't know. The police came, and that lady was yelling, and they told her to shut up and sit down. Man, it was a mess. That poor innocent guy. Here's my 2024P number 5. That poor old guy, man, he got beamed. It was at full speed right there, just few feet from the guy when he released it, and it tagged him right in the head. I don't think it didn't. It must have hit just square on because it didn't break skin or nothing. Oh my goodness! I bet you he had a huge welt the next day. I felt pretty sorry for him, man. It was awful. Hopefully he lived through it, and he's got a story to tell the rest of his life. Here's a messy one. Here's the 11th row, and here is 2024P number 6. I think I told you guys just some while back I had gotten another 2024P full sealed box from the bank, and I had listed them on eBay, and then I didn't sell them for a little while, and then we found out the price, the mintage was less than we thought, and so I raised the price a little bit. I still probably had them too cheap. Just this last week, they just all sold out. I think I had them at like $17 a roll or something like that. And so I completely sold out of that box. I've got quite a few rolls of these that I have gathered up now. I don't know, probably less than a dozen, but I got quite a few of them. So I'm going to keep stacking these, and I don't know if I'll, once I get enough, I want to have quite a few on hand, but once I get, 15, 20 rolls, I'll probably start selling a few again. Here is the 12th row, and right at the beginning of the row is another 2024P. Keep them stacking. So tonight was our night with Bible study with my niece, and we were going over there to her house for a while, but the last few times we've gotten together, she has come here, and we've made her dinner, and we chat and have a good time, and we have our study, and it's really fun. And years ago, she had worked at a liquor store, and I had these boxes of $half out. I had been going through them. The last time she was here, I was going through them, and she got a kick out of it when I found the silver one. And we were just sitting around talking, and she said, when I used to work at this liquor store, because she doesn't know anything about the whole coin collecting or silver or any of that, and she goes, this guy would come in on a regular basis, and he would just have rolls of $half or handfuls of $half, and I didn't know what to do with them. She said he would just bring in old stuff. She didn't even know what it was, some of it, probably because it was older stuff. And I said, oh, my goodness, if only we had communicated, golly. I said, I would have loved to have had it, or even told you to stack this and put it away for, because you could be investing in silver. Oh, my goodness. It just made me so sad that it went through her hands like that. Oh, my goodness. It's just an awful feeling. It's like, oh, why weren't we talking to each other? But, we were living, my family, my wife and I, we were living out of state. And at the time, we just came back here a couple years ago and kind of had lost touch a whole lot. We would every now and then see them if I came to my parents, which was her grandparents, and she just happened to be there, which was not very often that we would, just happen to all meet at the same place like that. I'm in the 15th row, and I think, guys, it's after 11 p.m. I think I'm going to go to bed after this row. But here is 2024P number 8. Number 8. 8 skates and donates. This restaurant we went to yesterday, it's called Tumbleweed. It's a local chain. I don't know how many. They had really boomed for a couple years, and they opened up a whole bunch of them. And I think they realized they overdid it because they've closed a considerable number of them down. But I know of at least 3, not too far from me. So, and I'm sure there's a few more than that. Anyway, it's a Tex-Mex Mexican restaurant, and they have daily specials during the week. And Wednesday it's a half-pound Angus burger, fully dressed, your choice of cheese, with unlimited French fries. They were good fries too, for $8.99 on Wednesdays. How about that? That was crazy. It was one big burger. And so they don't, I believe they can gladly put unlimited fries on there, because if you eat that burger, the fries they bring you is like plenty. You can't hardly eat that. My friend didn't finish his. I did finish mine. I'm a bigger guy, but I didn't ask for anything extra. We'd already had a few chips and salsa complimentary while we was waiting on our food. But that was a pretty stinking good deal for a burger, a big burger like that these days. Yeah, we enjoyed it. Tumbleweed. That was what they used to say in their commercials. Good morning, folks. I am back at it this next morning. I just found this 1941, but I'm not going to keep it. It's too rough. Very rough. It was a Philadelphia. It is a Philadelphia, but I don't think I want it. Nah, I'll let that one go. I just got back from going to USPS, not US, UPS store. That's right. The doctors wanted to do a colonostomy, and I'm like, no, I'm not going to do that. Oh, look there, 2024P. This is number 9, 2024P. Cool beans. I said, I'll send you a sample if you want to, but I'm not doing that. I have read that, well, first of all, there's lots of dangers that go with colonoscopies, but I have read that the samples you send in, how disgusting, are like 90% of all the information they need anyway. And so if it comes back clear, chances are you're in good shape anyway. And then if it, has some bunch of red flags, then you can decide what to do. Here is a 1941 that's in better shape. And this one is a San Francisco. Well, that's cool. I love finding those. Neato. And I ran up to Kroger and picked up some half and half for our coffee. I went ahead and got some extra because my son and son-in-law and my grandson are coming to town here in just a couple hours. And I think I'll make some half and half ice cream while they're here. Now we're in the 12th row, and here's number 10. So now we got 2024P double digits. Like those double digits. I picked up some rib meat that was marked down a whole lot, so I stuck it in the freezer real quick. Ground beef, just cheap ground beef, was like $5.61 a pound. They said it was on sale. It's like, good grief, what was it before that? But I found a pack of 4 Angus beef patties, 1 1/3 pound, marked down to $4.60. It's like, okay, I'll grab those and make us. There's 4 patties in there, so I'll just make each of us a smash burger while my son is here. The heat it cooled. It rained last night and cooled off down to 70-something degrees. Like, oh yeah. My wife and I went outside. Well, I'll finish in the next row. Welcome to the next row. It cooled off a lot, so I like to eat roasted peanuts. And while we were on our trip, I got a couple of big containers of boiled peanuts for my wife while we're in the South down in Alabama. Alabama. She loves the boiled peanuts. I don't like them. I said, when my teeth are gone, I might start trying to eat those. But, hey, there we go, number 11, 2024P number 11. So anyway, I said, hey, why don't we, I keep getting interrupted. Here's a 1957 Denver. I think that's like the 3rd one of those. So I said, why don't we go out on the back porch and eat some peanuts together and just enjoy a little bit of somewhat nice weather from the break from all the heat. And I threw a whole bunch of peanuts to the squirrels. They hide from us. They're still not ready to come out around us very much. So they didn't get them till probably this morning. They might have got some last night, but it was getting kind of late. So after we did our peanuts, came back in. And then this morning I got back out, like I said, and the heat is back with a vengeance. Oh my goodness. It's 10 a.m., just after 10 a.m. now. But I mean, it is already scorching out there. Shoo. Guess it's just global warming because it's never been hot before, This is the hottest it's ever been. I can remember as a kid getting out and 100 degrees outside, so guys, I'm not going to get into a big old thing on it, but the weather, it goes in patterns. It goes up and down. Some years is cooler, some years is hotter. We'll just leave it at that for now. Look at there. Number 12. 2024P, number 12. Keep them coming. couple of you wrote to me saying that you got a couple more silvers in your last nickel box. I'd love to get just one more. It would be groovy and grand and enjoyable. Number 13. This is the 19th row. A couple rows back, I said it was the 12th row. It was the 17th row. Sorry about that. You have to understand that Two Sheds, everything that he says is off by 5. Other than that, he's perfectly all right. There was a Monty Python skit where this couple was trying to buy a mattress, and one of the people they talked to multiplies everything by 10. I think the other said, other than that, he's perfectly all right. And that's the dog kennel skit. You don't want to say mattress, because if you do, he'll put a bucket over his head, and you have to sing to make him take it off. Oh, he gets in the fish tank and puts a bucket on his head. And the only way to have him get it off is to sing to him. 21st row now, and here is number 14. So they're coming along pretty good. Pretty good. So, at this rate, I may get, if it keeps up, 30 or better. That'd be great. 40 would be amazing, get a whole row of them. But that's pushing it, maybe. So I looked up the Monty Python skit that I was talking about, the mattress skit. And I was a little disappointed because all they've got is the newer, updated version where he puts a bag over his head instead of a bucket. It's still funny, but I liked the original. We all like the original better usually. I thought the original skit was a little bit funnier. So if you want to see that, you'll have to actually go back to watch the episodes and find it. They're Monty Python Flying Circus episodes. Now we have to get it. Now we have to do something and sing. And when those seas and engines fly. I think it's hilarious. While you're at it, just watch the parrot skit too. Polly parrot. You have an ex-parrot. Come on, Silver. Haven't found any older, just super, super beautiful near mint coins for a little while. Well, here's my Canadian I get. Almost every box I get at least one Canadian nickel. 1987. This is the 22nd row, and I think after this row, I am going to take another break for a bit. One thing I want to do, right over here, is a tray of items that I have listed on eBay. And, oh, sorry about the shadowing. I'm going to get that filled up and get that out into my shed. There's Lily Langtree, the Jersey Lily. We took her down because we're moving around a lot, and we're going to put her back up above my wife's desk. My wife just brought a desk in here with me. We're going to share this office now. Her space is right there, and we're going to put the Jersey Lily right there. That was the person that Judge Roy Bean adored, Lily Langtree. If you've seen the movie with Paul Newman, it's fantastic. I love that movie. This cowboy with a high-pitched voice comes in, just running his mouth and shooting his pistol off in the bar there. And he accidentally shoots Lily Langtree picture that Judge Roy Bean has up on the wall. And like every cowboy in the hall turns and pulls their gun and shoots him. Oh, there we go. Number 15. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I want to keep getting these nickels while they're gettable, because one of these days I'm going to start having a hard time finding them. And right now I'm feeling really fortunate that I'm finding so many of them. 59. Is that a 59? Yeah. The P is really low mintage. This one is the D. 23rd row here in the first half of the box. And here is number 16, I think. 2024 P. Pretty nifty. I still hope to get a silver or, something else is fun. I love getting these, and I'm happy to get these. But I would like to get something else too, namely silver. I'll take whatever, but I really want a silver. Oh, I just went through one of those rolls of pennies from the customer roll that I mentioned. And this first roll that I looked at didn't have any wheat pennies in it. It had a dozen copper. The newest penny in the roll was 1994, but look at some of these coins that were in there. Where are we? These are all 91Ds in just practically mint state. It's pretty wild. So I'm guessing mid-90s maybe was when she quit collecting. I don't know. But 94 was the newest one in this row, and most of them were the mid-80s, but there was a dozen copper. So I think if nothing else, I'll get, probably at least 4 pounds of copper, but hopefully we'll get even more good stuff than that. We'll see. 2024 P, number 17, here in the 24th row. All right, cool beans. The morning sun is shining in, and I can never tell how it's going to look when I put up the video, because to me there's a glare, but I don't know I think maybe it's going to be clear on the video. I hope it is. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting when the evening comes. It made me think of the song. One more row and I'll take a break for a little while. Look at this, guys. This is the 25th row now, and here's 2024 P, number 18. That's pretty nifty. So sometimes if I'm going through these nickels and I just keep my mouth shut and go through a few, then I can put them on 2x speed, put a little bit of music on, maybe even throw up a cartoon or two while the music is playing. This is the 5th row in the second half of the box. I finally come to something. This is a 2024 P. I believe that's number 19. But it did take to the 5th row to get to that one. Boy, I tell you, I had lunch, and then my mom came over, and then my son and grandson showed up. And then I went to the bank yesterday taking back coins, getting coins in the bank where I usually get the dimes that I hadn't got them for a long time. And she said that she thinks maybe the business went out of business or something, because they had just stopped bringing them for quite some time. And they called me today and said, hey, the dimes are ready. So I decided to just run on out and get them. And I will try to get to those soon. I'm not exactly sure when I'll get to them. Oh, there we go. Number 20. Cool. 2024 P, number 20. Pretty nifty. Our color laser printer that we had gotten several years ago just stopped working quite some time ago. We've been using a bubble jet for a while. And I got online and I was just looking and I found one real like 3/4 off. It was like nearly $400 regular, and it was like $135 or something like that. So I bought it, and my wife's over here trying to get it hooked up as we speak. I'm now in the 6th row, and here's 2024P number 21. This one's a little dirtier than most of them I get. Most of them are really clean and shiny. On the way back from picking up those dimes, I was listening to a kind of a pop 60s, 70s channel on Sirius. And they played an early 60s and late 60s, I guess. And they said that the 60s came in with the penny loafer and left with the mod platform shoe. Oh, is that another one? Yeah. Number 22. All right. My room keeps becoming infiltrated. The very next row, and here's 2024P number 23. I'm glad I'm getting them because I'm not getting a whole lot of other things. We still got a little ways to go yet, but thankful I'm getting a bunch of 2024s. You know, the 2009s have been collectible for a long time, and I presume the 2024s won't be any different. In fact, they made fewer 2024s than they did the 2009, if I recall. Eighth row in the second half. Here's 2024P number 24. Pretty neat. So copper went up a little bit more. The pennies, I think the video I made a day or two ago, I said they were worth 2.99 cents each. They are officially worth 3 cents each now, which also means that the nickels value has gone up because nickels are 3/4 copper and 1/4 nickel. So their value goes up too if you're hoarding a lot of nickels. I only keep the older ones myself. I like to keep plenty of cash flow for other things, so I don't try to keep all my nickels. But, you know, I'm still putting away a lot of pennies, though. I've got, about 30 sealed boxes, maybe 28 or 29 sealed boxes put away. There is another 2024P. I know some of you guys do the same thing with nickels. I'm just not ready for doing that just yet. This is number 25, 2024P, number 25. Silver dropped a few cents today, but it's still well over $36 an ounce, which is pretty cool. The projections is that it will hit 50 by the end of the year, and by the end of next year, they're saying it could be in the 70s. But I'll have to admit, who are they? We don't always know what they know. We don't know if they are always correct, but that is the projection, just the same. Works for me. Ninth row, here's 2024P, number 26. My wife just came in here with eyes. I wish I could describe it. It's like, is someone wanting to pull out their hair? It says, oh yes. We have a grandson that is non-stop. Oh my goodness. She's trying to get the DVD. We got this new TV set up because my old one went out about a month ago. I don't think we've used the new DVD player. I mean, the old DVD player. It's been hooked up to it, but we haven't used it. And so she's trying to get him some Star Wars movies, hoping that she can have a few moments of calmness. Eighth roll in the second half. Here's 2024 P, number 27. 27. We got a shot at the 40, don't we? I think we do. I think we do. Looking forward to getting into those dimes, but I really feel like I need to go through a box of these pennies to know if I need to get back over there to buy any more or not. But I sure am wanting to do the dimes. It only takes me about an hour or two, so I just might have to squeeze those in. And the truth is, I don't even know what we've all got going this weekend with my son here. He works third shift, and he just misses out on so much sleep. So we try to let him get caught up on a lot of his sleep while he's here. So there will be hours during his sleeping time that I can do things. So I may try to get it squeezed in. One of our more senior members of regular church than me, his health is not great, and he is moving to Atlanta to be, I think he's got 2 sons. I think all of his kids are down in that area. And he is moving down there to be near them. They got him fixed up in some apartment that's, it's not a nursing home. It's an apartment. But it's got people on staff and meals. All the stuff is taken care of there. And so we're going to take him out to a lunch, kind of have a farewell lunch with him Sunday after services. 1958. Denver. Higher mintage, this one. Eleventh row, 2024 P, number 28. Pretty neat. Guys, I do so many videos and pictures and stuff. Oftentimes, my phone and stuff would just get overloaded, and I needed more space. And Google would say, buy extra space. I don't like paying for stuff like that unless I have to. But I realized I had quite a bit built up from Google Play. And so I just use Google Play. A few dollars a month out of my Google Play comes out to pay for absolutely way more space than I need now. And that's pretty cool. So that's what I do to pay for it. My son, his daughter, she's the one that turned me on to Google Play. They like to play video games on their phones and stuff. And sometimes they like to buy like little, I don't know, weapons or something like that. I don't know what all it is. And she uses her points to do stuff like that. That's pretty neat. So if you haven't checked into Google Play, you ought to. I'll see if I can put a link to it below. I've liked it. I've used it for several years. And it's kind of like little surveys, which one of these places have you visited lately, And if you have visited one, you tell them, they'll say, did you go in? You go, yeah. Did you spend money? Yeah. And, and then you get like 32 cents or something like that. If you say, no, I haven't visited any of these in the list, they'll give you 10 cents. Here is 2024 P, number 29. Man, I feel like I got a real good shot if they keep coming to get the 40. We still got 14 rolls to go. Yeah, I feel pretty good about that. Look at this, guys. 17th row. Yeah, 17th row, I believe. 2025D. 2025D. That's what I said. That's pretty neat. I don't get many of those. They may start coming a lot later, but so far, I just haven't been getting them. That was a neat find. I saw a real shiny one there, and it's like, hey, that's probably a 2024. Even newer than that. She got the printer all hooked up and stuff, but She hasn't gotten online to connect it, with our computer. You got to download something. There is another one. I believe that is number 30. Yes, sir. 2024, number 30. Haven't gotten any D's. And I don't think I've overlooked any. I think they've all been P. Pretty sure. I got a 1985 a minute ago. Super nice. It had like 3 of the steps. It just wasn't quite what I was hoping to find. And it ain't that old either. 18th row, a 1947. Haven't had one of the old ones in a little while. A S is like 35 million. This one's Philadelphia, 95 million. This guy did the blender dance. Ding 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 ding. Let's all get in the blender and dance. When my kids was little, they had a buddy. There's 2 brothers, I guess, but the younger one, he would jump around the room saying he's doing the blender dance. And I think he would say ding, 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 too. 2024, number 31. This is the 15th roll, so we got 10 rolls to go in this second half to end the box. Will we get 10 more? And will we get anything else? I was sitting there thinking about those little friends of my kids, and they used to sing this silly little song. I'm trying to remember it, and I had never heard it before until I heard my kids, like we were going down the road somewhere, and they all started singing it in the back seat. Have you all ever? I think I might remember it. It goes, let me think. I've got a car, it's made of tin. Nobody knows what shape it's in. It's got 4 wheels and a rumble seat. See me coming down the street. Honk, honk, rattle, 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 crash, beep, beep, honk, honk. Have any of you guys ever heard that before? I have no idea where it came from. I haven't heard it in I don't know how long. I don't even know why. I still remember that. And I don't even know that I have the words right, but I'm sure I'm close. It may have come from some little show or something that they watched. I don't know. Nine rolls to go after this. We're on the back 9. And here's number 32, 2024P. Pretty nifty. Guys, if you get a chance, pop over to Mike the Fun Size Prepper and check out his latest short that he put up. He went through a box of pennies. He found something pretty amazing. It's pretty neat indeed. Go check that out if you get a chance. Mike the Fun Size Prepper. It's his latest short video. Pretty neat find he found there. I'd like to find that too. Way to go, Mike. Next row, here's another 1947. Let's see if there'll be a mint mark. Nope, not on this one either. 1947. Let me make a correction on what I just said. Just look up the Fun Size Prepper. Not Mike the Fun. His name is Mike, but his channel is the Fun Size Prepper. That if you put in Mike, it may not find it. Now with 7 rolls to go, here's number 33. So we got 7 rolls and we still need 7. I didn't get one the last roll, so it's starting to look maybe a little bit iffy. I mean, I could get 2 in a row. I've done that a few times. Don't count me out yet. It could still happen. Pretty early in the next roll. Here's number 34. So, will we get it, guys? What do you think? Oh, we didn't get nothing else in that row. Well, I win a couple rolls without one, and so here's number 35, but there's just 3 rows to go. Cuts down my chances considerably. 35 of them so far. Certainly never got a silver this box. That's a bummer. With 2 rows to go, here's a 1941 Philadelphia. Like 200 million of them. Not too rare. Oh, come on. Just 1 row to go, and here's number 36. I don't think there's much of a chance of getting 4 in that last row. But we got close. We got close. Here's the last row, guys. We'll just go through it. I doubt extremely seriously if we'll get 4. We haven't done anything like that yet, but we'll see what we get, just the same. There's 1. 37. Whew. Think he's been dancing? I keep on dancing. There's a 1949. What was there a mint mark on that guy? Nope, too bad. Yes, would have been pretty cool there. We're going to end with 47. Did I say 47? 37. 37. Yeah, we were trying to get 40. I believe we are at the end. That's it. All right, guys. Not bad. 37 of them. Didn't get the silver or nothing like that this time, but a whole bunch of 2024s. Yeah, one of those 2025Ds too. Pretty neat. I'm going to cut it off right here. We're not going to the 2025 silver box. Too bad. We'll see you next time around. We'll get to those dimes next.